Hello, welcome back to Helping Hand from OKC. I don't know if you can see here, I have approximately about an 8-inch hole that I'm going to repair. I'm going to show you two different ways that you can do this. You can actually, they got a patch that you can purchase. You can purchase at Home Depot or Lowe's. This patch is like 6-inch patch, so this patch is too small for this hole. So if I was to put it here, it would be too small. So I would have to either get a bigger patch or cut out the sheetrock. So I'm going to cut out the sheetrock. Let me show you how easy it is. First, I want you to measure across what how big your hole is. And then say if it's 6 inches across, then take that measurement, get your piece of sheetrock, cut it square, 6 inches across, whatever. Just make sure it's enough to cover. You want it to cover this whole hole. Now you can use a knife. So when you get this piece of the sheetrock, when you put it in the center of the hole, and then you're gonna mark it. And then take your marker pen, go across. This is what we're gonna cut out. I can use a box knife, or I can use I have a tool here. Either way, a box knife will work, or you can get this tool here. This works well, so you wanna cut this out. You wanna be careful, there's no lines or anything, so any hole I cut out, make sure I'm not gonna cut a stud. I stick my hand in there, so that's clear, and that's clear. So that means when I cut it, I'm not gonna cut a line or anything. That's your piece you cut out. Now I have to have something to hold it because I have to have something to screw it in since I'm not with a stud or anything. So what I usually do, I take some 1x or 2x, 1x1s or 1x2s. You can do it one or two ways. You can put one here at the bottom here. Some people put it across the center. Sometimes I like to fit two of them, and I'll hold it with my hand. Make sure you don't drill through your hand. And I usually just come halfway down and give me a lip. Put one here. This is ready for me to set my that I cut out a while ago. It should fit right on in. Like sometimes you may have to trim some pieces. See how it went in straight like that? You go ahead and push it in. Like Trace it. Now we're going to tape this off. This is called fiberglass tape, and this is where you so you don't see the seam. Since this is a storage room, I really don't have to use this, but if it was in your home, you would want to this on the seam so you wouldn't see the seam on it. Now we're going to take our joint compound. You can pick this up at Lowe's or Home Depot. This is about $8. You can get for this. And what I usually do, I just take it and feed it in just a little bit on the edges, like so. I just push it in. Okay, now we'll let that dry for about maybe 20, 30 minutes and come back and put a second coat and sand it down. But since this is just a storeroom, I'm just patching it for the hole because it's not finished or anything. So this is how you repair a hole that's bigger than 6 inches or more. You just cut out the sheetrock. Now we'll also show you how to do a quick repair on a hole that's approximately a little bit smaller than this 6-inch. We're gonna do that right quick. Oh, this is approximately about 3-inch hole. This is one we're gonna use the inch kit. You can buy these at Lowe's or Home Depot for about like $4. Got various sizes of them. And this is actually stick on. It's got a metal and it's got fiberglass on the end, and it's actually a stick on. See that? And just put it over the center of the hole. And then once you do that, I want you to go ahead and check your, just like we did the other one. So that was actually a 3.5-inch hole versus this hole here was 8 inches or more. So those are two different ways you can repair them. And all these tools that I use for this particular job, you can find them at Lowe's or Home Depot. Really not that expensive. I'm gonna price about like $20, $25 after you get your piece of sheetrock, screws, and you have all these items at your home. So that was just a quick fix. Guys, please leave a comment. For those who have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. Hit me back, share. Thank you for sharing as well. That's it. It's a quick video on how to repair 2 different size holes in your home. You can save a lot of money. So get the tools, YouTube, if you for sure, because there's a bunch of different ways people techniques to repair holes, but these are the 1 of the 2 most common ones. So guys, I thank you for subscribing. For those who had not subscribed, please do so. You can hit me up at Helping Hand OKC. That's Helping Hand OKC. That's on YouTube. Thank you. Bye-bye.